Oh, thanks, Katie. Thanks. No, he's not.
You interviewed him before. They are publicly yeah.
Oh, I think I probably owe most of my career to BBC Films. Having said that, I always forget what I've actually done. Can you name a few? I've got amazing memory loss when it comes to jobs I've done, but and I'm not sure if I loved doing playing Elizabeth Taylor. I loved playing Blyton. I think I did something called Theory of Flight years ago that was BBC Films. Most of the things that I've done which are low budget and better written have been BBC generated, so I am coming here to thank them for the jobs and hoping that they will give me another.
So sort of distinction that gets me.
I just kind of want to be involved in film and TV and enjoy it, and that's always been my calling card. So it's about just taking it seriously and being taken seriously as a woman in the industry that wears lipstick. So it's very much fighting that cause, and there's rare female directors and creators out there that get the acknowledgement that they deserve, and that's why I'm here at BBC tonight, because they tend to nod that and respect that, and I'm happy to be here to celebrate that.
It wasn't really my thing. Dodging was my thing. I did a BBC film quite early on, actually, I think, called Go Now. It was a Michael Winterbottom directed piece written by Jimmy McGovern, with a young Bobby Carlyle, a young me, a young Sophia Ganedo, a young Julia Aubrey, and it was a very good example, I think, of how then and now they continue to nurture new talent. They look for new writing, they look for collaboration and innovation. They protect and they support what is a fragile and disparate industry at times. So they are they care, I think, and I think that's what I'm certainly here to celebrate, actually.
Well, stamp of quality, I think, for the most part. I was in a film quite recently, a BBC film quite recently called Pride, and that was a very brilliant British story, a Welsh story and an English story. But yeah, BBC TV's been pretty good to me too over the years.
I've been making a film with BBC Films about Scientology for the last year, so that's coming out later this year. So I'm pleased to be able to be part of BBC Films and make my first feature film.
Hasn't that been
We haven't really got a title yet.
Hasn't that been tremendously difficult though? Because I remember trying to do news reports about Scientology and just the doors shutting.
Historically it's proved very hard, I think, for any journalist to try and get inside Scientology and make an access-based documentary. But I think we found a creative solution for that. Thank you very much for your questions. Have a great evening. Take care.